The title of the video, True Religion. The code and that spiritual meaning behind that. The title of the video, True Religion, spiritual meaning behind that. I'm back. Make sure y'all like the video, like the live as y'all come in here. Yeah, South Carolina. I'm back. The title of the video, I'm breaking down the spiritual meaning behind the clothing brand, True Religion. Do y'all remember when it came out? How big it was? This was a while ago. People still wear it now. I just seen it. Everybody was rocking that. We're gonna talk about the spiritual meaning behind that, so I can open your eyes. Make sure y'all like the video. Yeah, I seen True Religion with artists, you know, and stuff of that nature. That's why I seen it at too, in the music and stuff. People rocking it, wearing it. There's something spiritual taking place with that brand. Whoever came out with that was a genius. Once you find out the meaning, you might want to go and get you something. Might want to go and get you something. Never know. I just found out the meaning like a couple of years ago behind True Religion. Because at first when it came out, I didn't really, too much understand it, overstand it. But now that I'm spiritual, I can break stuff down like that because I can see it. I have the eyes to see it. My pineal gland is open. My pineal gland is open. Let me just go over there, over here. Yeah, some light. Yeah, but it has a lot to do with what is happening today in today's world. You know, yeah, that's a invention. That's more than making clothes. It's an invention. What's up, y'all? When you find out what it means, like, oh man, that's crazy. I never knew that. Nah, I haven't took shrooms in a while, maybe like a few weeks. What's up? The title of the video is going to be about true religion. All right, so let me start. True religion is a clothing brand that basically came out. That's what it is. So whenever I say that, you know what that means. It's a clothing brand. What is happening is that when you have a spiritual awakening and you find spirituality, some people they don't go back to religion overall. Nobody goes back, right? Because they find out certain type of information. So basically what they find out is that they may have been lied to. They've been lied to. So they don't see no truth in that because they feel like it was based on a lie, right? And they feel like it's a it's a book that's been tampered with. That's what certain people feel. So a lot of people they don't believe that that is what is actually going on as far as with if you want to say religion. They feel like it is something else taking place outside of that. So what I'm trying to get at is that the just the church or whatever like that, religion in general is not a true religion. So that's the connections we're gonna make. And if it's anybody watching this that still go to church or believe in religion, this video is not for everybody. And I just want to say that I don't mean no disrespect or nothing like that. I'm not trying to make you leave if you don't want to. But the video is here if you want to see it. Watch it and listen. So yeah, when they have a spiritual awakening, they find out about certain type of stuff what has been taking place, right? With religion, and they call it a belief system. So with that system set up in place, basically what that means is that if you have a system, you got to think about you have some type of boxing going on, right? To the point to where you're literally stuck on the inside of that system. So sooner or later, right, that system, it has a limit on it, right? It has blockages on it, right? Because when you talk about a system, right, it's not something that's ever expanding as far as if you want to say dealing with spirituality. With spirituality, it's ever expanding. It's constantly growing. It'll never have no blockages. It doesn't have any limits. It's limitless with spirituality. That system, that's a cage. All right. So with that being said, this is how we are making the connections to the clothing brand True Religion. Right? That's how we doing that. So you can't rock a shirt or wear that, if you still, participating within certain stuff, going to certain places, believing in certain things. That shirt is not for that. That's not what that means. It is for something else. Make sure y'all like the video, man. Certain people believe that the book was tampered with. Like I said, they believe that it was created by man and stuff of that nature, right? So they call it man-made. If you pay attention to stuff like Egypt and even other places that existed, on the side of that, you'll start to see that this stuff isn't connected to anything like that. Overall dealing with, if you want to say religion, it's outside of that. It's not nothing man-made. It's stuff made by the gods, the goddesses. Is it's physical evidence like monuments, temples, statues, carvings, hieroglyphics, right? So we starting to get somewhere and make some connections. So just dealing with Egypt and stuff like that, that stuff is outside of religion. Egypt is not religious or anything like that. It was more spiritual. That's why they were so highly evolved like that and so advanced like that. With the pyramids, the underground tombs, you know, with the star systems, they was highly evolved. So even dealing with Egypt, that was outside of religion. That's why they was so advanced like that, because they was tapping into something. So we're starting to make the connections to true religion. I'm gonna pull up that block. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit that block, but I don't want to get off topic. So yeah, what I'm saying. Overall, dealing with Egypt and stuff like that. Just speaking on that, that wasn't nothing, that was man made. Because if you put something like that book on the side of, you know what I'm saying, the ancient monuments, the buildings, the temples, all the rest of that different stuff, you'll start to see what is taking place. This stuff can actually stand up against time itself. All right. And that's where the truth lies. Something that can't be destroyed within the same sense, like that if you have a book, right? And you put them both together with time. Because that stuff is made out of like rocks, right? It's concrete, right? And then when you take that, it's paper, so it's something that can actually stand up against time itself and go on beyond that. Yeah, you got some people that don't believe in, if you want to say, the good book. So this is how we're making those connections. You have people that left and went to spirituality, right? You have some people that never turn back, right? And religion is relying on information. So you want to make sure that you are relying on the right information. Because even if you just overall take, the story about, if you want to say, certain Christ figures, dealing with religion, y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all take that type of energy and you carry it over to, and you move it over to Egypt, you'll start to see where the actual true religion is actually at. Because you'll start to see that they were talking about a certain type of Christ figure, right? And that wasn't Christianity, any religion or anything like that. That was something on its own, right? And the god I'm talking about, the Egyptian god I'm talking about, is Horus, or Heru. So do you see the connections that we're making? You know, when you take that clothing brand in this sense, and you look at it in this way, it's so special to the point to where you can put it up there with higher brands, because it's something spiritual taking place with that, right? And what was the Buddhist monk doing on his shirt? What was he doing? They represent meditation as well, and that's around spirituality, evolved around spirituality. It was meditation, and that's spiritual. Certain stuff you say spiritual. If you talk about meditation and stuff, and then you tell that to certain people that still believe in, what you call it, they're like, "Oh, anything outside of what I know is evil." And since I don't understand it, I'm gonna dismiss it. Make sure y'all like the video, man. But yeah, it's all spiritual, and that clothing brand is not based around, if you want to say, religion itself. Because remember when I said that if it's called true religion, and then I just said that that was a lie. So it's not connected to church and stuff of that nature, or religion. It's not connected to that. It's connected to something that exists outside of that. What is taking place now with you and me, if you are spiritual, right? I just figured this information out a little while ago. I've been holding on to it. But like I said, I seen somebody tonight just wearing it, and I see it a lot. And my pineal gland is open, so if I see stuff like that, then I can go ahead and make a video about it and break it down because I can see it. I don't even know if the person knew what they was doing when they came out with that. You know how big that actually is, right? So I just got a few more things to say about this. Make another connection. Make another connection. Make sure y'all like the video. This video make an atheist be like, "What? What you mean? I found the truth. This the truth right here. I knew I was lied to. That's why I left, man. I stopped believing in everything. I just stayed in the middle, man. The truth be hidden in plain sight. It be right in front of y'all face, and you don't even see it. You just walk right past it. Overall, just dealing with the unk and the odd force and stuff like that. Even certain people within Christianity, or, and stuff like that. Like they'll dismiss anything that they don't even know. Cause I had a jury on, you know what I'm saying, and then stuff like that. So that's how I know. And I be talking to people, and I can see it. I can feel their energy. Then when I talk about Egypt, it's something outside of that. You know, so they may be like, oh, okay, well, go on straight. I don't want to get into that. Or you could, y'all could, bump heads a little bit because that's why they call it warship. And this not coming from me. This is where I heard from someplace else, another person. But that's why it's called warship, because you're going to war on a ship against what you believe in. You know them ships that be having them weapons on there, them cannons on there and stuff. Y'all going to war. Oh, my person is better. How about they all the same? It's just a different breakdown. Make sure y'all like the video, man. So when anytime I come into contact, with somebody that still is within religion and stuff like that, I don't even try to get into it or nothing like that. It's not meant for everybody to understand, understand, overstand. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. It's not meant for a lot of people to understand, to know about spirituality. If you try to make them understand and stuff like that, then you're gonna see, you know what's going on. Oh, this person might as well just stay asleep, man. There ain't really nothing I can do. Is nothing I can do or say to this person. They'll say that. Just keep doing your thing. Keep working on yourself and spiritually evolving. People ain't got to believe in what you believe in, but it's real. Yeah, I'm gonna make one last connection. I just want to be on here for a little bit, you know, and get this information out because when it hit me, I was like, I have to come and make a video about this. I have to. But yeah. So boom. Okay, let's continue. What I'm trying to connect this all to, where I'm trying to move this to is dealing with spirituality. That's what's going on. So when you see the true religion name brand, right, with these people clothes, when you see them, or even if you have something yourself from true religion, what is taking place is that overall, that is tied to spirituality. Spirituality is the true religion. But hear me when I say this, it's not religion, but it's the true religion. That's what they meant when you seen those words in that Buddhist monk on the shirt. Why you think they call us truth speakers, right? Because in spirituality, all you gonna find is the truth. That's all you gonna come across. That's all you gonna hear most of the time. You got to be the ones to be able to tell whether that person is telling a lie or if they're telling the truth. Your soul have to actually know that. But the truth is inside of spirituality. So that's what they was talking about. Cause what you can do, boom, you got a Buddhist monk on the shirt. You go meditate. You go sun gaze, right? You got the Buddhist monk on the shirt. Your diet. You can go eat something. So yeah, that's basically what that was about. And it can even go for other places that existed, not just Egypt, man. It can go for other places, man. The places I'm talking about is also with the Greeks, right? Also with the Aztecs, right? Not just Egypt, but that's their true religion, our ancient past, as as well as dealing with spirituality. That's what's going on. But they're not religion. They're outside of that, but that's the truth. That's what they meant when they said true religion, right? So y'all make sure y'all like the video, man, so it can reach that YouTube algorithm. And other people can come across the video and they can see it. But just other than that, I ever since I had a spiritual awakening and my pineal gland open, even way back then, I don't see stuff the same anymore, especially dealing with clothes. So if you have something like that, that's super powerful, right? Well, that's pretty much all I want to get on here and to basically talk about, so hopefully I open y'all eyes and y'all can see some of this stuff differently now. All right. So yeah, true religion is about spirituality. So you can just keep walking your path and do what you've been doing and just stick to spirituality. Because you're going to find the truth within it. All right. Y'all like the video, man. I'm about to get off of here. Y'all too, man. Y'all too. Yeah, but anyways, this Enoch 777 piece, I'm out, man.